bombs into a new one.
Yeah, you can open up this time.
Bro, welcome back to another episode. I don't even know which one it is. 80 something.
This is probably 84 now.
Got Tina here again with what I did, Converse.
Me again, Converse, yes.
I put mine up, put them in the wash and I used some powder. And I didn't wash the powder out properly. So when I put them on radiator, all the powder come up on the surface and that. Some fuck, I'm never using powder again.
Don't do it.
Ever.
Not for sure.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Billy.
I had some nasty white spots on my hoodie as well from the radiator putting the powder up to the surface of the coat. Bro, I can't believe
Yeah, because if you don't rinse it out completely, the powder's gonna come to the surface. Isn't it?
I was rushing, weren't I? I had to get it ready for some things and that.
God damn.
Oh,
Guys, how you feel like talking about relationships?
Yes, let's talk about
Everyone has relationships.
Situationships.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But before we get to relationships, let's get to the dating thing. Okay, this is something I've been thinking about a little bit.
You think this is on your mind? Express yourself, TK. Let me know what's it.
All right.
Let it out. Let it out.
Okay, tell me twice. Let me express myself here. All right.
No.
So, what do you think women think their achievements, their career, their education? What do you think women think that makes them a good romantic sexual partner?
We haven't spoken about this, Billy.
We haven't.
We haven't.
Oh.
No, I think you and me have though.
No.
Briefly.
Oh, okay, you two have.
We've briefly spoken about it.
Well, bitch, you ain't spoken about it with me.
That's why I brought it up, innit?
Bruh.
We need a new perspective on here.
Before you go, shaved versus bush in a woman, what do you like?
Wait, what? Shed versus bush?
Shaved or bush?
Trim. Just
No.
trim.
You try to shave or bush? What one?
Daddy.
Come on, ain't that deep,
Okay.
fam.
Alright, fine. Okay, no.
You
It's
like
weird though. Like if it's shaved, it looks like it's.
Come on, fam.
Okay, fine. How much bush are we talking about?
you think
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it's too much bush, it's like.
Him like the bush.
70s.
Take
70s
care
bush.
like the
Okay,
bush.
that's too much bush. 70s bush is too much bush.
Take care like the bush.
So I would have to go for the, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Him like the bush.
Because there's also like.
Hold on. Just wait there, please. You two are both saying bush.
I know, I said
No, we're saying
shave.
no bush. Shaved.
Shave, bro.
Mercy on my soul.
Straight up.
What about you? Shaved or
Double bush.
double bush? You like the forest?
Forest.
The snake has it in the forest.
Double bush.
It's different for a man though, in a way. It's not like...
I mean,
Bush.
no, I don't see how it's different. Because you're still both gonna go down on each other. Someone will complain about too much.
Bush. Oh my god.
But clearly not Tina. Yeah.
We know.
Bush. Okay, so why do women think that what they do, their job and their education is important?
As romantic partners. No, it's obviously
For
important.
romantic partners.
But why is it?
Because
why do they think it's important?
because I think that we are, as well as men, we are thinking about what we can bring to the table and bring to the relationship, what they are. Educational wise, do you want to go out with a woman that is uneducated, that can't?
It depends. You don't need to go to school to be educated.
Yeah, but what I mean is that
Dumb.
yeah, are we talking about just nothing? Okay.
If it's dead,
You
if the
need-
combo's dead, then she can't talk.
Men are attracted, and I think it goes back to what men are attracted to.
Yeah.
So I feel like men are attracted to a smart woman. They want somebody who can run their own thing and have that sense of how can I put it? I think that was it really. Men are attracted to smart women,
I think, like smart enough to hold a conversation.
So that's why they're like, oh, I have a degree in law, and I've been studying for the past 5 years, and this is what
You know, like that
though, is depth
That's
the
what
same
they
as
like.
smart though, because I still want depth in a woman. If I can't talk
See,
to you about some deep
so
things.
So that's different though. That's different.
Yeah, we're talking about like educational wise. So in terms of smart, like what the question was like, why do we feel like that's an important thing?
Yeah.
It's because we want to, as well for ourselves as well. I think that women put it forward because they think men will be interested in that.
Yeah.
If they say this is what I do and they're proud of it, it's like, oh, you know, I think that will give them, same way as a man will be like, oh, this is what I drive.
But that's different.
This is what I because again,
coming from a woman, it's different coming from a man.
What, the car thing or the education?
The car thing, the education thing, maybe not.
What do you mean?
Whatever.
What's different?
Like, so women think
men want somebody that's smart. Yeah,
they think someone who's smart, someone who's got a job, someone who's, and obviously we don't want some homeless.
No.
Thing, but I'm thinking about like so sexually and romantic partner, right?
Okay.
So if I'm on a date with you and you start telling me like, oh yeah, I've got 5 degrees, I've got this and that. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm just looking at your tits.
Okay.
Because it's the first day, innit? Like I'm just like, oh, tits.
But for longevity,
then,
you're gonna be interested in
the long term. But because like this is why like rich men cheat on their wives with their secretary. Their secretary is like, she's just a secretary. No, not to.
Yeah, I know. I can see where you're
going. And then the woman, maybe she's like she's running 5 businesses.
Okay, too much of a boss for him. Yeah.
All this thing, right? Yeah, exactly. So maybe she's too much of a boss for him. He's intimidated by that.
Yeah, complete
or
intimidation.
Maybe like because of that, maybe she's become more masculine and maybe he wants that more feminine thing, right? Yeah. So something like
security.
Right? Yeah. So that's definitely one of the
and I think that's why that we put it for. I wouldn't say like you know, if a woman puts it forward like that, I think if she's just explaining, it sounds good as well, doesn't it? As well as it actually being a good thing, because she might have studied law, but she might not know absolutely anything. Because loads of people go to uni and study this and that, and then it's like, well, yeah, but do you actually? Sometimes it just sounds good. So
it sounds good on paper, right?
Yeah.
But for you as a girl, would you rather go out with a guy that works in a chip shop or a guy that's got a PhD?
Again, this goes back to a little bit on what Billy just said about the depth. I don't really care about, it's all mental for me, right? I don't care where you work. I can tell, you know, if it's somebody that is just interesting, that works anywhere, you can just tell. Sometimes it's circumstances, so he might just be there because that's his circumstances for now. He probably has very big, large prospects, but these are his circumstances at this precise moment.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. There's lots of bloody smart people that are just, you know, circumstances are this now.
Yeah, see, I wish more girls thought that way.
Yeah.
Because some of these girls out here are not thinking that. They want you to be already complete.
Yeah.
Waking yourself.
It's definitely a process. It's definitely a process in knowing that. But I didn't. It's only maturity and age that's made me realise that, and life experiences and talking to different people, that, you know, circumstances are what they are, and sometimes not everything's black and white. You're right. The majority of people may not think like that. We do live in the age of now. We want it to just be nicely packaged up for us.
Yeah, we don't want to the wick.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah, and I get what they're saying as well, because self-awareness and being very self-sure. I don't think a man can really settle down with somebody until he knows who he is and where he wants to go. So as long as he knows that, then you can move forward. So sometimes I understand what they mean by the incompleteness. Sometimes the incompleteness can mean that they don't know who they are or what they want to be yet, and they're not there yet, which means that we're not ready to do this yet. Then, because you don't know yourself yet.
But what if he's waking on knowing themselves. So
well,
they're
then that's
still
a
on that
difficult
journey.
process. I don't know if it can work if he's still working on himself. And the same with a woman.
I hear that.
Mm.
Because you ain't a whole person yet. Not
No.
until you know yourself. Like, I know we're a concoction of so many personalities, but there is a point where there's a certain point where you can sort of know yourself, know what you're about, what you want in life and all that. But like, come on, some men are like 30, 40 years old and still don't know themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
All they know is Tom, Dick and Harry down the road and what their ideologies are.
Why do you think that? Why do you think people end up like that?
Because, like we spoke about the last podcast with all the masks on, they're too busy engulfing themselves in these like masks and things because it's too much. It's to know yourself is to go to some dark places, and it's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
You have to be on it. You've got to go to places in yourself you don't want to go, and the majority of people aren't on that.
I think that's the 10th mask, the one of not taking responsibility,
Right,
of not
yes.
being courageous enough to go on that journey, that hero's journey.
So they fill it up with drugs, they fill it up with sexual partners, fill it with being the comedian, the athlete, they fill it up, but they're not filling up the gap in the hole in their like heart where their actual self is. You know what I mean? Best thing you can do is get to know yourself quick time, because then you unconsciously give other people permission to be comfortable around you and for them to be themselves also, and all you do is bring more light into the world.
But
Goodness.
how do you do that though? Like,
Just
we
like,
can say, yeah, get to know yourself, but how do you actually?
What's the actual?
you know what I did, innit? But like, some people aren't going to be that extreme. I don't know, because some people go through loads of depression and all that, but they still don't change.
Yeah.
It's still someone else's fault or something outside of them's fault. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's biology. I mean, genes or something. I don't know why some women or some men just still run away from themselves like that. But you can't. It's impossible.
I think some people know themselves a lot quicker. Some people can know themselves from a young age. It's weird. And it goes back to what we were saying earlier about the knowing yourself, like your inner self as a person. And I just think it's a journey. Some people arrive quicker than others. That's it.
Yeah,
and I think that your question was like, how do you get there then?
How do you get to know yourself?
I think you
Like,
know when
what
you're
are
there. That's the thing. I think you know when you're there.
No,
and
that's not why I asked.
no.
I
I'm
didn't
just
say-
saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think you know when you're there, but how do you get there?
Yeah, so how, like, what's the, okay, I'm gonna try to get, so I'm gonna do two things today to get to know myself better. Like, what are those two things?
I think one of them is just trying as many things as you can, and then the process of elimination
I think
is
one of-
important.
That's true, so you see what you like and what you
Yeah.
don't like, what you respond to. And what
Do
you
as
don't.
many things as you can, and eliminate as many things as you can.
I think one of them is also spend a full day with yourself. No music, no TV, no internet, no nothing. Just literally just sitting there and thinking with your thoughts and taking on the battle.
That's difficult, man.
Yeah, but
People
anything
can-
worth having
yeah.
isn't going to be easy to get. That, because you're facing yourself there now, you are, and that's one point you could do.
You know, you said
Definitely.
facing your thoughts. What do you mean by when you say that?
Observing every single thought that comes along, the self-doubt, and
And what do you do with them when you observe your own thoughts?
you go deeper into them. But
You
have
go
to-
deeper into your thoughts?
It's a hard journey though. You've got to be mentally sound to go into certain thought patterns. Like, we have bad.
I don't
bad
think you
thoughts.
should even be associating with your thoughts at all. I think that for you to say that you should sit there by yourself with your own thoughts is the wrong thing to do, because you should be disassociating yourself with your thoughts, because you're not your thoughts.
No, I'm not saying to completely embody the thoughts. I'm saying like,
But that's why I asked you, what are you doing with the thoughts? And you said going deeper into them. But you shouldn't be going deeper into them. You should just be eliminating them
that's what I was trying to
completely.
say now.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
Why not?
Because we should be disassociating ourselves with the thoughts, because that's not what we are.
That's it. Observing them as the person we are, we're pretending to be within them thoughts, but knowing we aren't them thoughts, observing, allowing to pass, but also go into them deeper as if you were that ideology,
Why?
but without any attachment to it. So then you can have an understanding of what sort of masks and personas you're putting on yourself and what you're embodying. You can go down it more.
Okay, yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Play being that.
Yeah, I hear
embodiment.
that.
But no, you're not that. You're beyond that. You can observe it. But if you don't observe them and listen to them, you're going to automatically go down them because you can't stop the brain from thinking. You're going to automatically be in autopilot.
I think that's the
into
key,
them.
to stop the brain from thinking. I think thinking is the ultimate, like, destruction.
I've tried that.
There's good and bad.
But we should be using thinking.
If I use it, yeah, of course. But if I use no thinking,
But you're letting
then I'm growing.
thinking. You're letting thinking use you.
If you take on that embodiment, yeah. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
if
to
you're
observe
observing
it.
them. Sorry, that's funny.
Well, again.
You just everyone wants to speak.
I think you're letting thinking. And these are only things that I've recently learned, Billy. I'm not trying to tell you or be like this, but these are things that I've recently listened to, and I'm like, shit, that makes so much sense. All the suffering that we've ever suffered is because of our thoughts.
Yeah, I
Man,
think.
it resonated so deep.
Yeah, I know. And that
I think you guys are
ideology is what you're embodying unconsciously without knowing.
Say that again.
Fuck, man. I'm not gonna say that again.
No, I think.
That embodiment, what resonated with you, isn't you still. That's an unconscious ideology or an unconscious mask you put onto yourself already. You have then gone to the thought and fall deeper.
You can't
into
tell
the
me
thought.
how. You can't tell me how I've processed that. You can't tell me how my conscious processed that.
I'm explaining.
I think I understand where both of you are coming from. No, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Go on.
So, Billy, you're saying, yeah, you have these thoughts. Okay. For example, I have a thought. I'm a piece of shit. Right? Right? I'm a piece of shit. But why am I thinking I'm a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Right?
And then you sort of do your own self-monitoring, your own psychology, and your own therapy.
Bill.
No, so you did so because obviously, right? So if you go out, you ask like 5 people that know you, you're like, hey, am I a piece of shit? They say no. So why am I thinking I'm a piece of shit? Right?
Exactly.
Because you're insecure about it, right? You're insecure about something.
Without the thought.
That's why the thought is in there.
About that thought,
So-
you get the acknowledgement.
Who is the
So
person?
he's saying.
What is the?
Let me just finish this.
Okay.
So he's saying, instead of identifying with the thoughts, because you're saying if you keep identifying with your thoughts, they'll drag you down.
Yeah, they will.
But he's saying you dissociate from the thoughts. Because the thoughts,
I'm saying that as
they're
well.
not. I know. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let me land. Right. So he's saying you dissociate yourself from them, as in you kind of take an outside look at it, and that kind of allows you to build like an emotional bridge, and it's not thinking more into it. It's kind of like processing the thoughts, and then does that make sense? Is that what you're?
Yeah, you're doing a better job than me.
And then
Trying, but it's difficult.
right, and then where you're coming from, you're trying to say that if you keep thinking these negative thoughts, and then if you keep going down these. Because thinking more about negative thoughts is, going down.
It's funny how we instantly
Thinking.
went to negative thoughts well, not necessarily negative
Yeah,
thoughts.
yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I think
positive.
that's probably what you were thinking, right? Like if you keep thinking negative, you're gonna end up with negative, right?
But I was also thinking about positive as well there.
So
Any
you
thoughts?
shouldn't-
Any sort of thought?
Any thoughts? Yeah. So I think So you're saying like you shouldn't let your thoughts dictate what you're doing, like your actions. You shouldn't even listen to them. You should like deny them, basically.
Yeah,
Is that
it's very.
what you're saying?
Yeah,
I don't wanna say it's
almost.
something you're
Yeah,
not saying.
yeah. But I think that. Oh God, I've lost track now.
It's not an easy subject.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
I think we're.
But
You're both right, but I think you're
I
thinking
understand what
about
Billy's
thoughts
trying to say.
differently.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about them in a way where you can look at them as an outside observer,
yeah, because that's what you should
but
do.
not like deny them.
Just
'cause they're
basically
still part
don't
of you.
identify. You said
Yeah,
it
don't
perfectly.
identify
Just
with them.
don't identify. Like how I can just sum it up is just try not to positive and negative. Try not to identify with them. Even the positive, because that goes back to ego. Even the positive and
Yeah.
negative. Just
Remember
try
we were
not to
talking about-
identify with them.
We're talking about stoicism. That's a principle of stoicism. Like
Is
you
it?
shouldn't identify
Identify with
thoughts.
it. Yeah,
'cause
perfect.
Thoughts are always changing, right?
Yeah, they're always changing.
It's
So it's
okay,
like 1 minute
negative,
I'm this
it's
way,
positive.
1 minute I'm this way, next minute I'm the best thing since sliced bread.
Right.
Oh, someone said that. Oh shit, that means I'm shit. Like what? Like if we keep identifying with these random thoughts, it's like no wonder we're in chaos.
Right?
But I mean, in order to survive, we have to
In order to
identify
survive.
with something, because what then? It just leads to nihilism. Then we have the belief of nothing, and there's meaningless. There's nothing in life or anything. So I have no beliefs at all. But it's a paradox because that's
Yeah,
a belief in itself.
I don't know. I
what
haven't
do
got
you
that deep
Escape-
yet.
You can't escape belief.
So what do you identify with then?
If anything, the observer of it, and I think connecting to the divine is partly of the observation of it.
I like that.
Is that the same thing you were saying before?
I identify with lots of different things at the moment, but like, you know, I'm just on a process really of trying to sort of learn this, just trying not to, but I like what you said about the observer, because that I think is probably the
To
goal.
me, that's also the point of unconditional love, because you're not attaching yourself to them. You're sort of willing to learn more and more and more about whatever it is, and it's beyond good and evil. It's beyond positive and negative. It's beyond our.
Yeah, it's so deep.
Yeah, I think that's
But
that's a more complicated.
Convert.
Yeah, it feels like a workout. This does.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's but it's gonna make you more self-aware of yourself if you're able to identify those thought patterns and you know like see like, okay, I'm thinking negative. Why am I thinking negative? Did something happen? Do I want something? Do I not have something that I want? Why am I wanting this thing that I don't have? And I think that's a good way of getting to know yourself.
And a great way to
mentally.
know emotional intelligence, because
Emotional intelligence.
that's so big. You need that, and a big part of that as well is when we forget about it. Is like eating. You have to just, even if you're not going to eat healthy, put something in your system. Because if you don't eat, you don't get enough sleep. You're going to be falling into these patterns way too easily.
Trust me. Take care of your body, man.
You know what
Your
trips
body
me
is
out?
your temple. What trips
Yeah.
you
You know what tricks me out? Yeah, I find it difficult though to be cautious of what I put inside my body, meaning like burgers and just shit. What tricks me out is about when you talk about emotional intelligence, right? It just sprang something in my mind. When millionaires or people that are rich or that have made it or achieve their goals still feel the same,
Right?
that trips me out. That trips me out.
In a job, they've embodied that thought system of the material mask. I have to be the alpha to make all the money, because then I'll be happy when I've got this material thing, when I got that and that and that.
Yeah.
But because they ain't gone in themselves still, that's why they're still there. They're still
But
trapped.
do you know how many people think that they will feel differently when they reach a goal?
Yeah,
This could be any goal. They think, right, their whole thing is predicated on getting to the goal and feeling different. That's so honestly trips me out. That I'm still gonna feel exactly the same.
That's a good thing though, isn't it?
What, to understand that?
To reach that point, because then you understand that that's not your real
Yeah.
goal. Then you can
But
start pursuing.
yes, and pursuing what
Something.
really matters.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, if you have that mindset and are trying to achieve a goal knowing that you're not going to feel different, I reckon a lot of people would change what they're trying to aim for.
Yeah. It's what Jordan Peterson says again.
Jesus been saying from time as well. Kingdom of God
Jesus.
is within.
Oh yeah, the kingdom of
Yeah.
God is within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying about Peterson?
Oh, he was
What's
one
that,
of,
Peterson?
he's in rehab now, isn't he?
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What about in rehab?
He's in rehab. He was,
Peterson.
yeah.
Billy's very
Why?
upset about this.
Because he was on clonazepam, which is like a
Oh man. My
psychoactive drug. No, a antipsychotic drug.
Yeah.
Billy's sad
Also
about this.
depression and all that crap. Yeah. That's why it's cancelled a lot of shows.
Oh, I hope he's
Yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah.
Because when, you know, you were saying when I reached to that point, and
Yeah.
I was thinking Jordan Peterson, he's reached to that point.
Yeah.
He's got all that thing and that, and just speak about still pushing, but he's got somewhere, he's got millions and millions of hits and that kind of stuff, so there you go, he's got the depression thing going on still. Not the
There's
depression, addiction.
always something going on. Yeah. But yeah,
I think
he said, yeah, do what's meaningful, not what's expedient, isn't it?
Yes.
So do what's something
Real
that
talk.
actually has meaning, not
Yes.
just something.
Something,
For the sake of-
and be a man of
something.
value rather than a man of success.
Yeah.
That's it, man. For yourself, for your friends, for everyone.
Yeah, 100%. And now I've had that realisation, like within the last few years or so, it does definitely make me think about what I'm doing.
How long?
Because I just know. What's the matter?
Just looking at the timer on.
Oh, okay.
How long?
I think we're on 25.
Dang, we've been going for so long. Look at us three. We're like the Supremes. Hey. Darlings.
Like you
Oh my
sound,
gosh, we should do this more often. Chihuahua. Okay.
you sound Chinese. Anyways,
You know Japanese? Right, I think
Chihuahua.
Either Chinese or Japanese people, they've just made a clone hybrid mix of human and monkey, you know.
what the? It's definitely Chinese, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It has to be Chinese.
Is it Chinese?
That is
They don't give a crap about eugenics. They just wanna.
Just want to make that.
I'm playing God,
Next
yeah.
thing,
That's what they're trying
I mean, shit, we are basically playing God.
We.
Well, I say we. I mean, you know, smart people out there. You know? I say we as in humans, because whatever, you know, like. People are living longer now, so, bruv, death is becoming a disease to be cured.
It's that new thing they found as well, dark matter or something like that. Or
Yeah,
black matter, bro.
dark matter. That's
Deep.
that trips me out.
The
Man. There's
multiverses.
so much out there, yeah. There's way too much out there.
I don't think
Way
about
too
it.
much. Way too much. It's like, you know, the Mate best whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was probably on the Joe Rogan podcast that I heard this. Like, there's a version of you out there who's done everything the same.
Oh, I heard him say that.
Like everything the same, but
Yeah.
just one difference. Like you didn't say, yeah, I heard him say that.
Well, the one difference is it's
Just
got
that
square
one
forms.
difference.
Yeah.
You know what?
That
Yeah,
is
like,
crazy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what he was talking about, but yeah, I've
that
heard
is
him say that.
Crazy. Right?
In some universes, the Megan Fox with normal thumbs.
Yeah, with no
Have you got thumbs?
No.
Bruh, don't look at
What,
that.
Megan Fox?
Leave the Transformers.
I said to her, was there a deal breaker with a woman? And I said, yeah, she's got Megan Fox's thumbs, it's done. It's over.
What's wrong with the foot? Guys, you
They're
call me
disgusting.
picky. You guys are
That's just
picky.
me, that's a joke.
That ain't no joke.
No,
you
it's
mean
real.
it?
It's only
You
a
mean
bump thing,
that.
though, isn't it? I
Nah.
was just fucking around. I was like, if I love her, and like, she's my wife, she got them funds.
Wow. I've got to Google a picture of Megan Fox and I need to see her thumbs.
I didn't
It's
even
a
realize.
thing.
Well,
It's on the
I
internet.
just discovered this today.
Carry on, let me show Megan Fox phone, man.
That is
Oh.
really funny.
There's some ugliness.
What's wrong with the
It just
It's
makes
too
it
square.
It's too square.
Maybe it's an
Oh,
art thing, because I love like how the proportion of the thumbs and the arts, but when I see that, I'm like, yo,
You are.
God made a mistake.
Oh.
What's one feature that puts you off when it comes to women? Like, is there a feature where, obviously I know that you're a foot man, so you like feet.
Oh, right. Of course. I like my feet petite.
Yeah.
No bangs, alright? No dry ankles in this bitch.
So I know that you're a foot man, so
Okay.
what else? Like,
That's
what,
so fun.
what,
You know what I mean? That square sort of form.
do you know what? I actually understand what you're saying.
Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Look
let me
at
have
the
a
form.
Leave Megan alone.
They're
Nah, they're not that
disgusting.
big.
She's.
That is
What
funny.
is that?
Oh my god, people have said this about her, so that is a bit weird, isn't it? It's really weird.
You,
That would not bother you though.
But you know why that's weird though?
You would
I
not.
wouldn't be able to stop looking at the form, and I'm like, no, that form's bugging me.
You wouldn't be bothered
It's
about
only.
that.
Oh,
You know why it's
right.
bothering you? It's bothering you because Megan Fox is actually hot.
Is she
This is
though?
where, this
Well,
is a classic
she's
case.
like good looking. Like if Susan Boyle had that, would
I don't
you?
think she is.
This
you
is a
know?
classic
Would you
case that
care?
you can't have it all.
I think she's culturally
Ah,
accepted
yeah,
that
yeah.
she's beautiful, but I don't think she's beautiful.
I think she's got a nice
She's
face.
beautiful,
She's got
yes.
piercing eyes.
So I would do. You're probably right. Maybe she's very pretty,
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah.
and the thumbs are.
I don't know about that square though.
Oh my.
It's a little too square.
Oh my life.
Don't know who you have enough time.
Is there? What about matching? What about toenails? What about matching
Nails.
paint? So if the fingernails don't match the toes, is that a problem?
Nah, come
No,
on.
right?
Oh, you use. Okay, so
Oh, you asked me a question about who?
Yeah, so-
About the facial. Or
yeah,
something.
no, or just any feature. What is on a woman that you just like? Ew, don't like that.
One sec, hold that. Go on. Close down to this.
I don't like small lips,
Okay.
like thin lips.
No lips.
Yeah,
just weird.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? I agree.
Right? It's like your
Nothing to hair.
yeah,
I agree,
it's
I
like
agree,
those,
I agree.
I
No
love
lips.
some slow, passionate kisses.
Something,
You've got some
yeah.
juicy lips as well.
voluptuous lips.
And you got nothing
Some
to hair, so
volume in there, innit?
Okay.
Yeah.
So no lips.
So this is why people are doing that Kylie Jenner thing.
And I swear to God,
And some people need it though. I'm sorry.
there's a filter now that makes your lips bigger. Fuck's sake.
Really?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll probably have to say lips.
Lips as well.
Yeah.
Does that matter to girls as well?
Yeah, 100%. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, there's nothing worse when a man has no lip. Come on.
Kind of looks weird, isn't it? Fuck me to some subscribers now. They're looking in the mirror like,
Just like, get yourself some lip, beard. It's true though.
It's a
Nah,
mix.
it's not. It's not a vibe. It's not a vibe at all.
it's funny though.
Yeah, it just makes kissing weird.
And I don't like stubby hands.
Stubby hands.
What's that mean?
Yeah, let me have a
I've got
look.
stubby hands.
Nah, you haven't.
What's
Because you know why? You're lucky. You guys lucky, right? Because you're not big. If you
Not
were
big?
big, your hands would be
Whoa.
bigger, and then they would be stubby. Some men that are quite muscly or big,
You mean
they
like
have
mole
like very
hands?
short,
Like little fingers like that?
just very short, stubby hands.
Fat fingers like sausages?
Yeah, like fat
Ah.
fingers. Yeah, disgusting. Don't like it.
So that's what stubby means.
Yeah, stubby, fat fingers.
Stubby my fingers.
Right then guys, thanks for watching.
Hey,
Kind of dove in deep there. Talk about some bush and that. Some fun.
bush,
Some
bush,
bush.
Some sow.
Jeez.
bush.
Shall we do? Well,
Thanks for watching guys.
just watching. Subscribe.